What's up, YouTube? My name is Shirria. This is the Shirria Mac channel, where I document my journey towards debt freedom in hopes to build wealth, retire early, or become work independent as a married woman paying debt alone. If you are new here, thank you so very much for clicking on this video. And if you are a returning viewer or subscriber, thank you so very much for coming back. If you're new and you're a viewer but not yet a subscriber, please consider subscribing to follow my journey towards eliminating 6 figures worth of debt as a married woman paying debt alone. As you can see by the thumbnail, today is my first budget for the month of March as a full-time entrepreneur, and we will get right into what my budget is looking like. So, I am so excited, but I'm also very nervous. If you're new here, you know that I left W-2 employment on January the 31st. I started full-time self-employment as a therapist, licensed in North Carolina, South Carolina, Maryland, and soon Virginia. And I started my own telehealth practice. If you're interested in seeing, what services I offer, I will link my website down below. But this is not about the service that I offer. This channel will continue to be about my finances, but now as an entrepreneur. So I thought it was important as a new business owner who wants to be successful financially, who defines success by their financial security. I thought it was important to bring back my budgeting. So we will jump right into my budget. So one of the struggles that I had when it came to budgeting specifically as an entrepreneur, was fear. I was scared that I didn't know what to do. I didn't know how to do it. I didn't know should I pay myself? Should I empty out my account? Do I leave money in my account? Like, what is the right way? And then I had to kind of put my foot in my mouth, because I tell my clients, there's no right or wrong way. It's your way and how your way makes you feel. If it makes you feel bad, then you may want to reconsider it. If it makes you feel good, great. So after I got out of my own way, I was just like, I don't have this experience. I have budgeting experience, but I don't have experience at budgeting as an entrepreneur. But I have money in my account. So, and the only thing I can do, the best thing to do is to just do it. So for the month of February, obviously I lived off the remaining of my W-2 employment paychecks. But for the month of March, it is solely based on what I am able to bring in. So I've been sharing snippets of how challenging that has been for me over on my Instagram account. And if you're not following me over there, I suggest you do that to get a behind the scenes glimpse into everything that makes up Shirria Mac. But I digress. You came here for a budget, and we're going to get right into it. So I decided to, coincide my budgets, or when I pay myself, with how I got paid as an employee. So I would have, if I was still working in my previous job, I would have gotten paid on March the 1st. So I did pay myself on March the 1st. And so I felt very comfortable paying myself $3,000. I cannot say honestly if I have earned $3,000 so far. I think I have. I think that's all I've earned, honestly. But I think I shared that I had about $18,000 when I stepped out of full-time employment into full-time entrepreneurship, because I wanted to have that cushion, because paying myself, how to pay myself, what to pay myself was such a challenge. But I am going to continue to pay myself how my bills are set up, and that was part of the reason why it was important for me to have that cushion already in my business account. So, as for my personal expenses, this is outside of my business expenses, and I'll do a separate budget for that. But I'm not sure if it's something I will share. But I am going to pay myself $3,000 for the first 2 weeks, and I'm not quite sure if I want to pay myself $5,000 for the month or $6,000 for the month. I think it's going to be dependent. I'm going to make that decision after I have my meeting with my CPA. But as for expenses, I have my Wells Fargo home mortgage. That is $600. Well, it's $1,200, but it's broken down into two bi-weekly payments. And so $600 will come out on Friday. I have my investment property that my daughter is living in, and that mortgage has increased to $451. I have my personal cell phone, which is $90, and this will soon become a business expense. I have my life insurance, which is $133. And then I have my Fed loans. I am still budgeting, including Fed loans in my budget. However, I am very hopeful that will be forgiven. And then I have Apple storage for $10. That brings my fixed expenses to $1,814. Then we have cash envelopes. And so I have groceries, $400, which probably needs to be increased, but we'll see. Then I have gas for $110. And although I'm not going anywhere other than to take my son to school, pick my son up from school into the gym during the week, really, I could probably fill my tank up to half, but I just feel better about filling it up to full. And if you watch my videos before, you know how I really feel about having my car on full, because I feel like everybody jumps in my car because my car always has gas. But, you know, I still like to know that my tank is on full, or that there's gas in my car. Then I'm giving myself $50 to spend, and this will include Starbucks. I have learned to love Starbucks. It's one literally around the corner from my home. It's new, and I have fallen in love with the caramel ribbon crunch. And sometimes when I'm having a bad day, I'm feeling very discouraged or just down on my luck, or even sometimes when I'm happy, I go and get Starbucks. Personal dining or eating out for me is going to also come out of my spend. Then my youngest son, he gets $10. My oldest kids, they don't get commissions anymore because they work. And so I just don't give it to them. Then dining, this would be for a whole family. And so it's really, I mean, I have 5 kids and everything is so expensive. So this is like really just one dining experience as a family. And it is looking real Wendy-ish, not like fine dining. Beauty, this is for my nails and my eyebrows, which is typically running $35 to $45. So including the tip, $50 I feel like is appropriate. And then home essentials, those are all the things like tissue, paper towel, cleaning products, washing products. So that totals $470. Over here, you see the income, and I just have like what I'm going to pay myself. And this should really be called an owner's draw. I'm going to make sure I change that. But I am paying myself $3,000 for the first pay period in March. And then for sinking funds, I have my vacation, and I have an account because that is kept in an online account, and that is $100. Car maintenance is going to go down to $25. Senior fees, this is for my daughter. She is a senior in high school, so she has prom coming up, senior dues, and whatever she has for graduating. Then we have medical, because medical is out of pocket at the moment. I do have some money still left on my FSA and my HSA from my employer, but I would like to start putting in $100 into that. Then my freedom fund, which is really just the same as account at this point, but I'm still going to continue to contribute $150. $10 to M1 Finance, $10 to gift, and $50 to Christmas, but this is also kept online, and I don't know the account number, but it's automatically drafted. So that gives me $470 here as well as $470 there. The total of my budget, I didn't quite add it up, but we'll do the math here. 1814 plus 470 plus 470 totals $2,754. If I pay myself $3,000, that leaves $246. And I'm just not sure if I want to leave that in the business account or take that and split it amongst debt and additional savings. The only debt I have right now is my student loans. So that is probably what that'll be divided amongst. So that'd be $123 in additional savings and $123 additional debt. That is it. So we are getting into the cash stuffing part of my budget. It's actually cash stuffing and sinking funds. And so we will get right into that. As for the amount that I am stuffing, it is $630. So we will count the money. 1, 2, 3, 350, 4, 20, 40, 60, 80, 5, 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 6, 10, 20, 25, and 30. So we will organize this and get to stuffing. And so this is the slip that I took to the bank teller. It broke down my denominations. I will clean this off and put this back in my binder. When I decided to go back to cash stuffing, I was like, oh, I need to buy all of the things. I need to buy me some new envelopes or some new seals, or these type of envelopes so that they all match. I need to buy a new binder, one for cash envelopes, one for sinking funds. And then I was like, pump your brakes, because we're going to work with what we have until. So the first, for cash envelopes, this is based on my budget, and these are the numbers here. As for the first envelope, and they are empty because I am just returning back to doing envelopes. And so for the first envelope, we will do, So the first one is grocery. And for grocery, we are doing, the thing is, I don't remember how I decided to do these denominations, honestly. And that sucks. I feel like grocery was getting 100. So I'm going to put that in there, and it's just 100 because, like I said, these are all new. I put that to the side. Household was getting 100, and these are for things like bleach, detergent, tissue, paper towels, all of those things that, I need or the house needs. So that's going to get 100. And because this is my first time, because I'm coming back to doing envelopes, I don't really have accurate amounts of, what everything costs, because I haven't really been budgeting. I haven't really been budgeting since, I don't know. That just goes to show how long it's been, because I don't remember. Anyway, beauty is getting 50. I'm going to use this up today because today is Self-Care Sunday. Gas gets $110, and so I'm going to do 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, and a 10, and I'm going to put gas in my car today for the week. My girl Mo posted this meme today, or post. It was an Instagram post, and it said, Sunday well spent brings a week of content. And I actually enjoy doing all of the things for the week. So getting my gas, getting my groceries if necessary. But then sometimes it's it takes the whole day. And it's dang, work is tomorrow. Even though I work for myself, it still feels like that. Eating out or dining is getting 50. But I'm going to do 20, 40, another 10. So 20, 40, 50 is going in eating out. And I've been doing really well about, using my break from 4 to 6 o'clock to kind of cook for my family. So we haven't really been eating out a whole lot. Spend is getting $50, and this is my spending money, but this also includes my personal eating out money. And so I'm anxious to see if I blow this whole $50, because I know I have $50 to spend, which is usually how I had been managing my cash envelopes, which is not really that effective. And so, oh, I forgot my son's commission. He gets $10. His envelope is the only envelope that has money or keeps money in it. He also has a few gift cards as well. And then my stepdad gave him a $2 bill, which we keep in here, but I probably need to put it somewhere else. So 5, 10, 15, and he gets 10. So now he has 10, 15, 20, 25, 26. So all of those go, we'll put those to the side. As for sinking funds, so vacation gets $100, but that's kept in an online account. Christmas is also kept in an online account, and that gets $50. Gifts is an unlabeled envelope, but it gets $10. And this will be for gifts for like outside of the family gifts. So like outside of our kids. So like my mom, mother-in-law, people like that. So that's going to get 10. Car maintenance is getting 25. And I got these envelopes from Plan Your One Life. And I need some more. I think I'm going to order some more from Mo at paperco.mo. And then medical is going to get 100. And I still have, like, I have money left on my HSA and my FSA card. So, but I am going to start contributing to the medical fund. And then last but not least should be my daughter's senior. And I got an envelope that said prom. I don't know where it is. It didn't have anything in it. Actually, it did. It had $80, but I gave it to her because she had a winter ball. So we're starting from scratch again, and $25 for senior fees. She will also like contribute towards her senior fees, but that is my contribution. So we'll put all of these back in my binder. I do carry my sinking funds out with me. I do like keep them on me at all times. I'm really nervous. I think I shared it in a previous video about carrying cash. I'm pretty skeptical about carrying cash. And that is because years ago, like I was in high school and I had just got my daughter's child support check like right before Christmas, and so I had all of that cash on me, and somebody snatched me and my grandmother's pocketbook at a Food Lion. And so ever since then I have been skeptical about carrying cash on me. I like to carry a card. I've always liked to carry a card, but it is true for me in most cases that when money is on a card, I tend to spend more than I budgeted. So I'm revisiting cash envelopes and sinking funds. So that is it for my paycheck one budget, as well as my cash envelopes and sinking funds. I'm anxious to see how well this goes for me. I did really well the last time I was doing it, but it was over a year ago. And I think the reason I got out of it, one was it had started to be too time consuming as I was working, I want to say 3 jobs at that time. And then it was just so much money. Like I didn't really feel like, I felt like the way I was budgeting was enough to manage all that money. And if I slipped up, it was enough. I was making so much money that it wouldn't even matter. And I know that was not a healthy way to think, but that is my truth. But anyway, I don't want to hold you. This video has been long enough. Thank you so very much for watching. If you have not already subscribed to my channel, please consider subscribing to help me to get to at least 1,000K. I am planning on doing a giveaway at 1,000K, which will probably be like a Target and Starbucks gift card, because those are my 2 faves at the moment. Don't know the denomination, but it will not be disappointing. I will say that. And if you are not following me over on Instagram, my Instagram handle will be in the description box. You can get a behind the scenes look of everything that makes up me and my life. And I am like this close to creating a TikTok, but like all of these things just get so overwhelming, and I'm not really like, I haven't gotten enough in the habit of like picking up my phone and pressing record. And I don't know if I ever want to get to that point where I feel like every moment of my life is a recordable moment. Does that make sense? I don't know. Let me know how you guys feel about managing everything on social media, like being on all the social media platforms. So Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok. It's just feeling a little too much for me. But that is it for my channel, for my video. Thank you so very much for watching. I am excited to be bringing this segment back to my channel. And do make sure to like down below. Give this video a thumbs up or a thumbs down if you feel, that way. But definitely a thumbs up if you like the content. It really helps to boost my videos out to the algorithm. And make sure you comment down below how you feel about managing yourself, like being on all the platforms to kind of build up your presence. And do remember that the debt-free journey is indeed a journey, not a destination. Bye. I'm going to use this beauty envelope today because these nails look hideous. But all right, you guys, catch you in the next one. Bye.